Welcome to Being a KW Agent 3. This session is an overview of the numbers and financials involved. Now, we've developed a very robust agent business plan that we go through in detail with every potential agent as part of their journey. This business plan gives each agent a clear guide to the levels of activity they need to generate, the size of database that, if well nurtured, will deliver the leads required, a budget model where they can plan their marketing investments and business expenses, and finally an organisation model where individuals can plan to build their team in the months and years to come. So let's start with the levels of activity. We call that an economic model. This will be familiar to anyone who's done an estate agency budget before. We start off with listing appointments, and also called market appraisal or valuations. Then we apply conversion rates all the way through to income. The only other input is average house price. The rest is percentage conversions. So once you've built your economic model, you really just focus on appointments and conversion rates. So now you have your economic model, you need leads to feed it. When you start out, you'll be generating leads the usual way. But your lead generation model shows you how to build and nurture a database to deliver the levels of leads required by your economic model. The budget model's next. That's where you plan how much to invest in your business, as well as understanding the other expenses. And finally, when you are doing as much as you can yourself, it's then time to hire other people. This is where the organisation model will kick in, helping you know when and who you need to hire. So, how much money do you need behind you to start your business and cover initial setup and marketing costs? Well, it'll depend on how big you want to grow and how quickly. But an average is probably £5,000 of investment, plus 6 months of monthly outgoings to cover you while you generate income. It could be less if you do a reasonable level of lettings right from the start. So your initial joining costs are £250, plus a monthly cost of £185 per month. And then to cover all of your compliance requirements like registering for AML, ICO, PI insurance, etc., will be around £450 for the whole year. And lastly, your initial supplies of stationery, boards and marketing, which will be about £1,000. These are all included in the £5,000 costs that I mentioned earlier and are part of the initial investment that you'll need to make. Other monthly costs could include accounting, marketing and digital lead gen, but again, our recommended monthly spends are all within that £5,000 budget. So the reality of building a business is that it will likely take you a year of building before you start to see any significant returns. After all, you're building a business from scratch, albeit following a well-proven model. So I think that covers most things financial. That's it for episode 3. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful.